Hello and thank you for tuning into our Reid Health channel. My name is Dr. Sahal Farzan and I'm a doctor of traditional Chinese medicine specializing in acupuncture here at Reid Health Integrative Medicine. I'd like to spend a moment actually talking about goal setting for 2013, especially on how acupuncture in particular and Chinese medicine can actually help. So most people, as we know, create certain goals and they even list them down for the year as a resolution. But as you know, normally probably around 8 out of 10 people actually fail. So it's a very low percentage of people who actually pursue their goals and become inspired enough to move them through and become successful in achieving them. Before we can talk about how acupuncture can help, I just want to talk to you a little bit about goals in itself and how the brain actually works in actually looking at goals. So the brain, as much as it's an intricate and fantastic organ and very sophisticated, it's actually quite shy and becomes quite protective of you when you want to actually change a certain pattern of behavior. So it actually becomes quite resistant to change. This is actually quite common and allows you to become more comfortable in what it is that you're doing at the moment. So that's why most people try to change certain aspects of their lifestyle in order to reach their goals, but they become a little bit shy themselves. That's because it's not really entirely your fault. Your brain has also the capacity to become a little bit shy and actually resist you from changing, and it allows you to become more comfortable in what it is you have in the present time. But you have to understand comfort is actually the enemy of success. So you need to be in a position to stretch your limits a little bit, and every time you do that, you have that little gap in order to fulfill, so your brain can get used to that new set of behavior. Generally, they say it takes about 90 days for you to develop, or more importantly, once you've developed a new habit, to actually stick by it and make it constant in your life. So no matter what, you're going to get used to it, but you just have to give yourself a little bit of time and also stretch your limits a little bit. So the thing is with goal setting, it has to be based on your own inspiration. Okay, most people like to hear motivational talks and listen to people that actually motivates them. But the trick is, most of the time, those motivational speakers actually motivate you with their beliefs and their values. However, inspirational speakers inspire you from within, because it's really important that you are inspired from your own intrinsic value in regards to what it is in your heart that you want. Because if you follow your goals, or actually even create goals based on other people's projections of what they think you should do in 2013, for example, then those goals are going to be very limited, number one, and it is very, very likely that you're going to give up well before maybe a month or 2 months, because it's not your own inspiration. It has to be coming from here. Because see, in Chinese medicine, the heart is basically what allows you to live your destiny based on fulfillment, okay? And the mind is very connected to your heart. But the problem with society is most of the time, people follow their mind, which is not necessarily connected to your heart. So most people start to deviate away from what it is they want in their heart, because they actually want immediate gratification from what it is they want in their mind. So Chinese medicine or acupuncture can help greatly, because it actually allows the communication between your heart and the mind to start working again and to have a nice and smooth flow. Once this is achieved, then you're living your life based on what you want in your heart, and your mind can actually work as a data analysis to assimilate good ideas that come to you in a form of aspects that pertain to your goals, so you can go ahead and reach them. So acupuncture is very effective by opening certain channels in the body and certain meridians in the body to help you feel free and flowing. So there's no signs of obstruction or stagnancy, as we call it in Chinese medicine, of energy in your body and also blood. Because if there's circulatory problems with energy and blood and you are not flowing freely, you therefore aren't flowing freely both in here mentally, which is psychological, but also physically as well. And that's why most people want to lose weight, for example, and they try to have this New Year's resolution, but normally within a month or two they give up. You have to be in a position to be quite specific about your goals, what it is exactly that you want. The more specific, the better it will be. And the more specific, the more it is going to be measurable for you because you believe that you can attain those goals. It has to be measurable because you can't just say something that is not proportionate to your life at the moment in present time. Your goals always have to be beyond you, because if your goals are quite limited, well, they're going to be quite limited in a way where once you reach them, you'll reach them quick and then you'll give up and then you'll become comfortable again into your current lifestyle. So your goals always have to be beyond you, and in the form of psychology and humanity, you have to be in a position to serve others in the best way that you can. And the other thing is you have to actually write them down. Okay, most people can think about it, but you lose track of where it is, what kind of goals it is, and you start losing perception in the form of sight. You can't see it anymore. Once it's written down, it becomes tangible. You can actually sit down, put a time frame on it, because that's another important thing. You can't say to yourself, I want to lose 5 kilos this year. You got to say, I want to lose 5 kilos, February 15th next month. So you've got to be quite specific, which is really, really important. And the other thing is obviously emotions like fear. See, most people become fearful of changing stuff in their life. Fear in Chinese medicine is a heavy emotion, and it's heavy in the form of it's down bearing. It comes down and actually settles, generally we say, in the lower back. That's why some people have lower back pain and issues with no injuries, and they don't know why. Because it can be something simple like fear. And fear is down bearing and heavy, which means it makes you consolidated so you don't actually move forward in life and take steps to achieve certain stuff in life. So these kind of emotions are other stuff that we look at in Chinese medicine, and by using acupuncture points, we can actually relieve some of the stagnations and allow these emotions to flow freely out of your body so you can go and achieve what it is that you want in life. Now, there's a great author and writer of personal success literature, Napoleon Hill, and he once said, the mind can conceive, and if it can believe, it will achieve. I hope this video has been helpful. My name is Dr. Sahal Fazam from Reid Health Acupuncture in Melbourne, Australia. If you have any questions on how we can help, you can call us on 039802 7000 or visit our website on www.reidhealth, that's REID health.com.au, and give us a call or an email, and we can help you further if you have any more questions. Thank you for watching.